Good morning, fellow journeyers. Wake up. Your soul needs you. Today, we are going to talk about the law of attraction and also the law of vibration. Now, I think that the term, the law of attraction, has become quite a catchphrase these days. Everywhere you look, somebody is trying to preach to you about how you can make the law of attraction work for you. So today, I am actually going to decipher what the law of attraction actually is and how it is a direct result or a direct byproduct of the law of vibration. The law of vibration and the law of attraction are but just two of the 12 universal laws. Now, these two of the 12 universal laws are two that go hand in hand, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So in this video, we are going to talk about how to actually make the law of attraction work for you. Now, as I have said before, everything in this universe is energy. Everything is energy, including you and I. You and I are just energy that are temporarily housed in this human form. We are here on this earth in this energetic universe, living and experiencing and growing our souls. There is absolutely no chaos. There is no disorder. There is nothing random in our universe. Everything is energy, and everything vibrates at its own frequency. I am reading a book right now called The USA Guide to Balance, and I think that this book makes a very interesting and clear demonstration of the law of vibration and how everything in this universe is energy and is functioning at its own frequency. And the author shows a few examples of a sunflower, of seashells, even cabbage when you cut it in half, how there is an order and a vibration to the energy of this being. There is no chaos, there is no disorder, there is nothing random. Everything vibrates at its own energy and produces from that energy that it vibrates at. Another good example for us is a hurricane. And a hurricane vibrates and uses its energy in the frequency that it dwells in and produces a perfect spiral, as does the galaxy that we live in. So I want to show these pictures to illustrate to you that there is nothing random. Everything is energy and vibrates at its own frequency. So if that is true, and if you and I are energy beings housed temporarily in this human body, then we also vibrate at our own frequency as well. Now, the gift that we have as humans is our consciousness. So we have the ability to choose how we vibrate, to choose what we send out vibrationally into this world. And that, my fellow journeyers, is your key to the law of attraction. I'm going to show you a couple good examples. I think if you can look at some people in your own lives, you can see this working right around you. If you see a person in your life who is vibrating at a low frequency, somebody who lacks self-esteem, somebody who is depressed or anxious or living in fear, somebody who does not exhibit any personal boundaries, you can look at their lives and you can look at the level that they are vibrating out into this universe. And then you can see how that directly affects their lives, the people that they surround themselves with, the life experiences that they have, the choices that they make, the drama or the things that they encounter in their everyday lives. Then you can also look at maybe somebody in your life who is vibrating at a high frequency, somebody who possesses self-esteem and self-confidence, somebody who produces love, who shares love out into the universe, who is grateful, somebody who exhibits good personal boundaries. And you can see how that person's life is directly affected by their level of vibration. They are attracting more situations in their lives to be grateful for. They are attracting healthy people into their lives. They are attracting synchronicities, things falling into place, things working out for them. And this is all about the energy that we hold within ourselves and that we produce and show in this outer 3D reality. So there is a direct correlation between the law of vibration and the law of attraction. And that is that if we hold ourselves to a level of vibrating at a higher frequency, meaning that we show ourselves love as well as others, that we hold ourselves in high regards with self-respect, forming healthy boundaries with the people around us, making positive, healthy changes for ourselves and for others, we are vibrating at a frequency where we are going to attract other things into our lives that are vibrating at that same frequency. The more happiness, the more gratitude, the more self-confidence, the more love that we show out into the universe is then in turn what we are going to see reflected back to us in our 3D reality. So the law of vibration is a direct trigger, a direct correlation with the law of attraction. One comes before the other. When we vibrate at a certain frequency, we attract a 3D reality that matches that frequency. So the law of attraction is a direct byproduct from the law of vibration. So what can we do to help ourselves vibrate at a higher frequency? We can do that any number of ways. We can do that by inner reflection, by thinking about the choices that we make. What are good choices that we have made in the past, and what are choices that have not served us in the past? We can learn from those choices that have not served us in the past, and we can choose to make different choices in the present. We can choose to express love and gratitude to the people around us and to the situations and the circumstances that we encounter. We can choose to look at life through a lens of acceptance, through a lens of gratitude and love, through a lens of a knowing and a trusting in the universe. If we know that everything is energy, and we can see in pictures that everything has its own energetic field and vibrates at its own frequency, everything from a sunflower to a cabbage to a hurricane to the galaxy that we live in, if we can recognize that all of that energy is vibrating in correspondence to the frequency that it dwells in, and if we can see that there is no chaos and no disorder, then we can trust the process of life. We can trust that our lives also do not possess any chaos or disorder. Everything happens for a reason. Everything that happens to us and to our loved ones is part of our soul's evolution. It is part of our soul's growth. And the more that we recognize that, the more that we trust in that universal power, the more gratitude and the more love we can feel, the more we can get from the experiences that we have, the more lessons that we can learn, and the more that we can evolve. And as we learn more lessons and as we evolve, then we hold ourselves to a higher vibration. And we will, fellow journeyers, attract things in our 3D reality that match the vibration that we hold ourselves to. So remember, fellow journeyers, the law of attraction is a direct byproduct of the law of vibration. And the law of vibration is something that you have absolute control over. So blessings and namaste.